The Meg franchise from Warner Brothers has now made 2 mega movies, and the movies were well received on the big screen. Numerous supporters are now asking if the Meg 3 will come next, replacing Jason Statham as the film's lead actor was an obvious choice after the 2018 release of The Meg, which grossed an astounding $529 million of the global box office, as opposed to the original film. The Meg 2, which had exactly the same budget, $130 million, as the first, experienced a small decline in box office receipts, taking in only $397 million. We are going to discuss everything else about the Meg 3. To learn everything else about it, please watch the full video before we do this together. Subscribe and press the bell icon. Will there be Meg 3? The Meg 3 is probably a long way off, considering that the first 2 Meg films were released 5 years apart. It is crucial to remember that as of this writing, Warner Bros. Has not approved a 3rd movie in the series, so there is no assurance that there won't be more. Nevertheless, Ben Wheatley, the director of the Meg 2, expressed in a pre-release interview with Toto Film that he hopes to get the chance to work on a 3rd picture. I hope so, but you don't want to discuss it until Meg 2 is released. That planet has a lot more to discover. It's quite wealthy. Quite intriguing that it's international. In his discussion on what makes the films unique, the filmmaker said that they simplify feature people collaborating who come from locations across the world. He seemed enthusiastic about making the Meg 3, but does this confirm that there will be one? Is the Meg 3 coming up sooner, as was already mentioned? Wheatley would want to do the Meg 3, yet the Meg 2's box office receipts were far lower than those of the first film. Because of this, Warner Bros. Might find it more difficult to approve a 3rd movie. The 3rd movie might be rejected because they might think it may not be worth the money, time, or resources. Fans should anticipate that there won't be as much of a wait between the Meg 2 and Meg 3 as the case between the first 2 films, assuring that Meg 3 is indeed revealed when there's any official announcement made available. We will update you about it. To stay updated about your favorite series, shows, or movies, subscribe and press the bell icon. Also like and share our videos with your friends and family.